Hey everybody, I hope you're well. I am Nafisa, house fire survivor, electrician, trying to live my life, try to organize my life, try to be a better person, I'm not a bad person by the way, but just trying to just better my life, physically, mentally, emotionally, everything that it is, and that is what it is. So I have to actually be posting my videos because Rob the Maritimer is just going to pull my ears. I am recording these videos and I'm not posting them. Today is the 6th of August. Yes, this is how I say it because I grew up speaking French, so I don't say October 6th like most people who speak English, but this is how I say it, so sorry if it actually bothers anybody. I want to talk about YouTube not belonging to us and a lot of things not belonging to us, and I think that people should just be careful how they use a tool and what they can do with a tool. So I am, again, a nobody. I don't really have subscribers like that, but what I want to do, sorry, my cough hair is like going crazy. So let me just put it like that. It's fine. I'm not using a mic, so I have to be quite loud. Sorry. I am going to come back. I'm going to post a video before the. I should have posted a video before this on a lady called Latoya Dodash. A couple of months ago, just to recap, a couple of months ago, this lady blew up. She blew up. I loved her. I subscribed to her channel. She had about like 5,000 people, followers, subscribers, and she was just great. She was living it. Her channel was starting to boom, and it boomed a lot. She has currently today around 85,000 people, and it was fabulous. People were talking about her, how she's like making it and she's becoming super famous on YouTube, and just being normal, just being herself, sitting in her car, simple, beautiful messages, and it was fabulous. I love her. I still love her. I still want her to win. This is not a bash video. I'm never going to do that because this is a positivities channel. But multiple things. So I was quite comfortable in my life before the house fire, and obviously on that day the only thing that I had left was the clothes that I was wearing. And this is also a house where my parents lived. So three of us went from being okay to having nothing, which is quite something because it drains you emotionally, financially, everything. And this has been like 2 years and a half. We're still having issues. We're still trying to rebuild our lives. We still have to pay bills. We still have to do this. My parents are old, they're officially retired, and it is not easy. What I want to say is, I took down a little note. Unfortunately, what is happening with DoorDash is she is behind in rent, she is behind in car payment, and she's somebody who does door dashing. So she did door dashing, then she blew up. I think like she took checks, 10,000, 9,000 checks monthly, or two like monthly from YouTube. And obviously at some point she was like, I'm gonna quit, blah blah blah. And it was very new. And I sent her a message, or I did a video, can't really remember. Please do not quit your job because yes, you're blowing up on YouTube, and I'm still hoping that she keeps blowing up. And to me, she did a lot of mistakes. First off, YouTube does not belong to us. First off, YouTube does not belong to us. Secondly, I think that when you blow up, you have to have a vision of what you want in life and use the platform to push that vision, to better that vision, which also she didn't do. I'll just give big lines right now, and then I'll come back to talking about it like deeper. She quit her job. She stated in one of her videos that she paid her rent, 3 months of rent, and blah blah blah. She was fine. She was taking a break. She was like done with door dashing. She was done with door dashing, and that's it. I think that even in my situation, if I can take a break, I'll take a break. But I won't quit my job. I work for myself. So, door dashing is kind of also working for yourself. The more you do and the more you can actually get like people ordering, the more you can make money. But again, it's client discretion. And obviously, we know like North America, Canada, and I lived in Canada, Montreal, Czech. I'm not living in Canada now, West Africa, but I lived in Canada, I studied in Canada. So tips are very important. In Europe and the rest of the world, like people don't actually do tipping. You can tip, but I mean, the person's salary is enough for the person to live. No, not in this economy, but it used to be. She quits, she takes a break, she goes along, she goes to Disney. She had all this thing, and people were like, oh, you should glow up, you should wear more makeup. I don't really like wearing makeup. I put a little eyeliner today. That's it. And I was like, she's spending money. And maybe because I was already in my situation and I used to have a lot. I even at some point had a walk-in closet. So, but when I saw this, I was like, girl, please be careful because, if you watch YouTube, money vision thingy, they will say have 3 months always in your bank account, emergency cash, please, 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 please. And, she's older than me, 3 years. So I was like, okay, maybe she knows what she's doing. Let me not say anything. Unfortunately, at some point, she started doing door dashing again. So clearly, it's YouTube as less views, less people watching, less everything. And that's the dangerous part of just blowing up because you have your virality and your viral moment. And if you don't capitalize on it with things that you already want to do with your life, it does not work out. And I think I'm going to talk about what I think the mistake she did, and I hope that again, I hope that she bounced back, that her finance gets, she gets her finance together, and everything goes fine. But she was talking about motivational things. This is how she blew up. She was like telling people, do YouTube. It doesn't matter if you're over 40, over 50, over 70. We can all do YouTube. We can all be fine. We can all get better. And we needed to hear that. I personally had my channel was open prior to that. But listening to motivational people on platforms such as YouTube every day, it helps. It helps to not, get depressed. It helps to be like, I need to post more. It helps on a whole lot of things. It helps anytime. So a lot of people needed that. A lot of people supported that. Oh, a lot of people actually opened the YouTube channel thanks to DoorDash. For some people, it really worked. For some people, it went okay sideways. And when she actually blew up, I think the first mistake she did, she changed the nature of her channel to let me show you how you can do YouTube on easy mode. She was not a how to YouTube before. So when you blow up, luckily, can you really teach people how to do YouTube? Especially she does not edit her videos. She's a great speaker. She's a great motivational speaker. So people went like, huh. And some people actually went and bought classes from her. I think it was $19, and it was just a video telling them to, do YouTube and get motivated, and you can do this, and that's it. That is not a class. That is not a course. So people fell scam. Some people did fail scam, and it was not a good look for her because people started actually talking about her in that bad manner. Some people were already jealous that she was blowing up with the motivational thing, but people started being like upset because she was now trying to capitalize, and to me it was not a good look. Her doing that, if that's not your thing, if I get 1 million subscribers, I'm still not going to sit here and be like, ooh, let me tell you how to do YouTube, because I think I will, if I get there, just speaking nicely, motivating people, that's what I do. That's what I will continue doing. I won't all of a sudden become, oh, okay, now let me tell you how to sell cars. Let me tell you how to be sewing clothes, because I'm an electrician. I can actually teach you how to do electrical things very well. I love electricity. That's my thing and I like it. So I think that was the first mistake, and she took money from people for that. They were not satisfied with thing. The second mistake is, again, YouTube doesn't last forever, but what I didn't understand from her when she was getting all this attention is why she did not call DoorDash for them to be her sponsor, because she was doing videos even on DoorDash before and people liked it. She was telling people, do DoorDash. DoorDash is giving you a certain sort of freedom and you can make money out of DoorDash and this and that. And she should have got them because they do sponsor. Like 2 days ago, I was watching a channel, big channel, Philip DeFranco, and they sponsored his videos. So they do sponsor videos on YouTube, and she should have probably like tried to get them to get them to sponsor her. Would have been great. She didn't actually even put her own product out there. So she lost weight. She could have also, share that a little more, do more workout, motivate people on the losing weight thing, and again put out her hair product. She does hair product. She didn't do all of that. She just kept on keeping on. And unfortunately, now that she's finding herself in this situation, in this financial situation, she is trying to tell people to buy my product and stuff and stuff. And I, again, all in good, all in love. I hope it works out. But what I've realized is social media is a tool to just make your life better, but it's not yours. People lose their YouTube channel for stupid and not unknown reason and stupid reason. Sometimes you say something you don't know that you shouldn't say, they cut you off. Sometimes it is they just cut you off, you don't even know how. And apparently to get somebody from YouTube to actually answer you is something that is just insane. You have to go to Twitter, have a large community that is going to go viral, and they're going to try to help you out. So it is not an easy thing when you have problem with your YouTube channel. I myself actually not with YouTube, but I work for myself. I'm an electrician, and I even got sponsored by the United Nations and other companies because I am more I am more about like you know green energy. So sometimes they call me, I speak, I do consultancy with them, but it all started on Twitter actually for me. Like I sent out messages, not viral, like to this person that did this and did that, and I started working with them. I got invited here, I went to Nairobi, I went to Dubai, I went to Dakar, Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. So social media definitely can help you better your life. But you have to be careful how you use it, and you have to use it right. So this is what I think. I hope DoorDash gets out of her trouble again. I always want to see people win. I know that she was saying today in a video that people are just crazy trying to find where she lives, try to get her fired. I don't think that is necessary. People should not do that. But let's really be careful about how we use social media, and let's try to use it as best as possible. So I'm going to stop today. I'm a bit stressed when I speak on camera. Yeah, I will see you in the next one. You can subscribe if you want to. Bye bye.